Hello, all my model car building buddies. This is Model Cars with Glenn. There's little Glenn over there on the side. You can't see him just yet because he's not blocking the picture. Okay. First off is a shop card shout out to my buddy. This is a really good dude. I love this guy. The bearded guy, Jeff Lawless. He's just about the nicest, kindest looking guy you'd ever want to meet. So you need to go over to his channel and check him out. He does all kinds of stuff. He even does some cookeroutery. So yeah, go check him out. Give him a like and a subscribe and some love and tell him how cool he is and stuff like that. And thank you, Jeff, for the kind words you wrote on the back. I really appreciate that. And the bearded guy, Jeff Lawless. Go check him out because he's a cool dude. I like him. Also, now I want to give something new. It's a couples shout out for couples who watch my show or just enjoy models together. And that would be Jason and Heather at the Blue Ox Model Shop. They're one cute couple. Jason builds some really fine models, and his wife is starting to get into it. She built a Jeep on a group build with Heather from Model Car Videos, Matt's wife. So, yeah, shout out for Jason and Heather from the Blue Ox Model Shop. A wonderful couple, really nice people. Okay, now what's next? I got everything wrote down. Oh, I got to show you my brother's picture. And that's it right there. That's pretty cool. There is a lot going on right there. You have to look at it for a minute. Got some water and some mountains and some lightning and some green clouds cutting out the lightning. And then it goes right into the space with the planet up there. So that's pretty cool. I like that. It'd be all right. All right. Okay. Next is from my buddies at Spotlight. I got this at spotlighthobbies.com. This is that pepper shaker. And I have been working on it, taking the chrome off of it. You can see it's gone from this side. And on this side, side swipe to semi-trailer. No, I want to tell you, where did I put that? I done moved stuff around like an idiot. This is my flat sanding block. It has 180 grit sandpaper on it and 180. And I have taken this and just sanded the chrome right off of it. And then take a pencil and this and get you a bunch of graphite like that. And wipe it on your finger. And then rub it on the car. I'll get it up here where I can see it. I think I ought to. Yeah, that's better. It's duh. And then rub it on the car, and it'll only stick where the scratches are. It don't stick on the regular paint. I mean, on the regular plastic. It only shows up all the scratches so you can find them. And then I go straight to this 3M fine spongy sandpaper directly to it. And I start sanding it until all that's gone. You can see it don't take a whole lot. When that is completely gone, then those scratches are more than likely pretty gone. You know, you got to keep going till it's all the way off. Like that. Then you can throw a primer on there and work the primer a couple times with this. And then you're ready for paint. Unless you want to prime the whole car, which a lot of people do. They like to prime the whole car because sometimes the paint will attack the plastic, you know, and if the primer attacks it, you could sand it down and then you got past that and you can go ahead and paint it. So that's up to you. I like to spray a little bit of the paint here under the deck lid and to see if it's going to lay down smooth or if it's going to craze the plastic. Then I'll know. And if it doesn't craze the plastic, I'm just going to paint this right like this. You know, I'm not even going to sand this up here, because there's no reason for me to. And that's how, little sand in there, that's how I removed the chrome. Keep working at it until it's all looking like this, clean. And that's how I remove the chrome. A lot of other people gonna tell you you want to start with this size of sandpaper, and then go to this, and then this, and then this. I am a model hermit. All my life I've only known one other person who built models, and he built military models. So I didn't get to learn a lot from him. He's a good friend though, and so everything I know is stuff that I've come up with myself. Didn't have a. I had Model Car Magazine for a couple of years, way back in the late '60s, early '70s, until it went out of business and I didn't have it no more. So everything I know is stuff that I've made up myself. I have. So when I tell you to do something, you don't have to do it. I'm just showing you how I do it. And sometimes my brain gets confused. Like, you remember the one where I told you how to make the fuel lines into the carburetors on the Jagster? I was saying you drill out the plastic from twirling the plastic into the drill bit. That's how you drill out any size plastic tube. But that's not how you make the ferrules on the end of the fuel line. Ferrules on the end of the fuel line, you do just like you do spark plug boots. You shove your fuel line into the slightly bigger sheathing from another piece of wire, and then cut it off the right length, and then stick that into the carburetor. Sometimes my brain it'll mix two techniques together, and that's what I did. I mixed the drilling out the thing with making the fuel lines, and I got confused. I do that. I'm old. Cut me a bit of slack. So when you go to do your fuel lines, you just push it into, just like a spark plug boot, into slightly larger, and then cut it off and slide it up and stick that in the hole there. If you got enough room for a hole big enough to do the sheathing, go ahead and drill it like that, and then shove the sheathing in with it, and then you really got something. Anyway, I just make up this stuff. And this is how I do it. It's not the best way to do it. If you want to know the best way to do something, check with BG at BG's Models, or the godfather of models, Lucas C., because he knows everything, or Don's Garage. Don's Garage is excellent at doing at fine details, and so is Leadhead Models. I can't remember it exactly, but it starts with Leadhead. Okay, so don't take my word as gospel for anything. This is just how I do it, and it's not the best way, more than likely. But like I said before, I'm not trying to build a perfect model or a show-winning model. I'm just trying to build a picture of a really cool model. And after saying all that, I'm going to move this, and I'm going to move my brother's painting, and I'm going to move this doohickey, and then I'm going to hit play on the DVD player. Oh, you remember this guy? I showed him to you before. That's the Robin Hood Fink. I'm making him come back. I was supposed to hit pause. And Fink. Okay, I was having a hard day still. Okay. This is the Robin Hood Fink, the outlaw with Robin Hood Fink. And he burned up in the fire, and I really missed him. So I thought I just happened to get another Robin Hood Fink the other day. Outlaw with Robin Hood. And I managed to rebuild his little butt. And this is him right here. I managed to get it. Let me put the flashlight on. Yeah, it shows up a little better. Yep, this is him. As close as I could get to that one without sitting here and staring at the TV. I didn't have a horse head to go on the back, so I got a Wells Fargo chest full of money back there. And I call him Billy the Fink on account of, I don't see Robin Hood on him anywhere. He's got guns and this bullet bandolero thing going on. I really don't see, but I got the cool velocity stacks bent forward to catch more air, and the headers, and the bit for the horse's mouth is through the fender there, like it's the horse's mouth, and he's got the reins in his hand. That's how he drives it, because he's cool. He doesn't need no handlebars. He's got it. Anyway, this is my ability to think on a cool trike, and I'm kind of proud of this. He come out pretty good. He looks a whole lot like the one in the picture. Only I think he come out a little better. I'm gonna throw some stuff on the floor, and then I'm gonna hit play and show a couple of cars. Not many, just like maybe two. I think I showed this Monte Carlo before, so let me just pause for a second. Okay, there's a cool 37 Chevy or Ford or something that I made a while back. And there's a cool Impala. Got the hood's bump on it. Dang, these are going by quick. You know, I think when my uncles did this for me, I think they edited it. I think they cut out half of the turns on it, because I spun everything about twice. You know, once with the hood off and once with it all together. This is that flat top. It's the same one you saw before that was white. I went crazy and painted the back red, put them scallops on it. I don't like it. I liked it better solid white. But what are you going to do? The new one is solid white. This guy, I just got the model from Spotlight last month to rebuild this guy. I've got everything. I think I even got that big wing to go on the back. And I'm going to recreate this guy. Same paint job, same everything. Because this was one of my favorites. And this guy. That's that monogram 23 tea bucket. But I don't know if you ever seen a tubbed out tea bucket. That's what it is. It's got a big stupid wing on it that really isn't necessary. But I put it there. Okay, that's all for those. I'm gonna set this one more. I am forgetting everything. I ain't myself today, and I ain't somebody else. I just ain't right today. I've had a rough week. I don't want to tell you about it, because I'm not here to whine about myself. I'm here to entertain y'all. This is a cool deuce, though. It's got a 37 Ford grill in it, and I love those scallops on the side, and the two-tone paint job, and the flat head and the white walls. Anyway, where am I going from there? I am going over here to show you my version. Man, I am having a hard day. Just don't pay too much attention to me. Let me move this down. This is my version of the beer wagon. I changed out the headlights on it, with a different motor and exhaust on it. And I got a pickup bed on the back with the one little tail light on this side. Regular rear end without the chain drive and some ladder bars. I like it. I think it looks cool. And I got the front end sticking out farther out the front. It's still the beer wagon. It's just, oh, I forgot his beer. Now he's beer wagon. Yeah, I just had to change it up a little bit. I mean, chain drive isn't that important on a hot rod. But this is beer wagon. Okay. I wanted to show you this little guy because I really like him, you know? And okay, I'm gonna put him over here and go back to this 57. Tell you where I'm going with it. Remember, I asked everybody how would you think I should build it? And I got so many different ideas from people. I thought, well, I'm going to go with a gasser because that's my thing. But I'm going to go with a late 50s, very early 60s gasser. I got these cool wide white walls. And these are the chromies that came with it. And they're going to be in the back here like that. I ain't got it mocked up or nothing. And I got this front axle from the other 57 Chevy, which is going to stick the front end up about like that. Because I've been watching the Mid-South Gassers on YouTube. Y'all got to watch that. There's like dozens of really cool gasser shows on there. Shows all kinds of them, from new style to old style. And that's my alarm going off, acting ignorant. I don't even know where it is. Here it is. And yeah, watch that. Southeast Gassers. That's it. I think that's what it's called. Watch that because it's got some cool gasser action. That's where I'm getting my inspiration for this. Okay. Well, that's about everything I wanted to do. Like I said, when I say do something, don't take it as the best way to do it or anything. It's just how I do it. So I will talk to y'all later. I love every one of you, my old subscribers. I love all my new subscribers. Y'all share, like, and subscribe and comment. And I will see y'all later. Bye.